Wednesday morning, March 20. Got a ride out of Heflin this morning with forget his title, one of the guys that works for the City Hall in Heflin. Way to go, Heflin. Man, you guys are gonna be an awesome trail town. I mean, you're just getting started, but you're really embracing the hiking community, and way to go, guys. You went above and beyond for me. I know that. So really appreciate it, and just thank you for what you're doing, and just keep on doing it. It's going to get better. They're trying to get a hostel open there in town and everything, right behind the City Hall, and that'll be awesome. America's Best Value Motel is good too. No frills, but it's $60 for a single with continental breakfast, and all you need. So it's just kind of far off the trail. But anyhow, like I said, City of Heflin, Shane, and the other people we work with just went above and beyond. So thanks, guys. Catch y'all later. Yeah. Beautiful. I'd have to assume, by looking at those cell towers, they're on that ridge. I don't know if you can see them. That middle ridge. I'd say that back there is probably Chiha. That's where I was at. Day before yesterday. So that's like 20 few trail miles back. Because it's the highest thing I see. Chiha is the highest point in Alabama. And that's kind of the direction I've been coming from. So I remember seeing those. I could see those towers from Chiha. So, okay. There's your geography lesson for today. What little bit I know. Alright, later. Now this, how gorgeous is this? This creek coming in where I'm gonna have lunch. I'm gonna have to take a nice long lunch. Pack off, boots off. I don't wear boots. Pack off, shoes off. Lunch break, baby. I haven't looked, but I think I'm already right at 10 miles for the day already. Hop around this rock. I'll show you the back. I'll show you the shelter. Stop. There's the shelter. Later, peeps. Lower shoal shelter. I tell you, Pinhoti doesn't have a whole lot of shelters, but the shelters they have are awesome. I mean, nice big shelter, clean, no sign of mice, fire ring, picnic table, gorgeous creek. Two creeks actually, one coming from there and one coming from here. I mean, just gorgeous. Heading to Laurel Creek Shelter tonight. I hope it's half as nice as this one. And it's about 11 miles away. So, all fueled up, had a nice big lunch, and heading that away. creek is getting bigger. It's turning into a little river. I think it's the same creek that was at that shelter, I think. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, you know, going over and through and around and under and over. So it's kind of hard to say, but I think it is. All right. I'll pull my phone out when I see something else. Can you see how clear that water is? Well, of course the wind comes up and makes ripples on it. Time I say that, but I bet that water's 3 feet deep right there. Look at that. If there was a newspaper laying on the bottom, you could read it. That's awesome. Gorgeous. Just got this funny feeling we're going to end up crossing this thing somewhere. Oh well. It is what it is. It's the only company I've had on the trail in 3 days. A trusty old Shadow. Yeah, this is. Of course, you know I spent the night in town, so it's all plenty of people. But I think it's day 3. I'm seeing soul on the trail, so at least I got my shadow. See you, Shadow. Thursday morning, March 21. It's first area burn I come through. Probably prescribed burn. They do a lot of that down here. The lodgepole pines. So I don't know. Pretty recent. I smelled smoke a couple days ago. Yeah, day before yesterday. And smelled it maybe part of the day. So might have been it. Hope I don't run across any areas that are the trail that are closed right now for burns. So if I do, let's deal with it. All right. Catch y'all later. This worth going over and seeing, I reckon. She's a sway backed old building, but my gosh, it's been here. Contained. Old school cemetery. By the length of the head and foot markers, looks to me to be mostly children, which is the way the old cemeteries were. Back in the old days, if you were stupid, you died early. You're not allowed to procreate. Cut down on stupid people. We don't have that nowadays. www.shoalcreekchurch.net. Logs aren't chinked. It's got boards nailed up to the inside of it. Huh. That's a little different. Oh yeah, the church right in the middle of that prescribed burn area. Don't you know them Forest Service people sweating bullets? Yeah. Use caution when you burn. The joys of sleeping in a tent in the wind. Good morning. About an hour out of camp this morning. Friday morning, March 22nd. Cold, windy night. It's supposed to be nice today, I believe. It's supposed to be warm. See, it's sunny. It's supposed to warm it up. I think it's supposed to be warmer for the next several days and nights. It's Friday. This is the third or fourth lake that I've come up on the last few days. It's like there's no public access to these lakes. There's no boats, no nothing on these lakes. All of them, the dams are identical, earthen dams. That thing down there in the water is just the normal, that's where the normal water goes out. The thing up there halfway up the dam is the overflow. And they don't really have, like a concrete spillway or something. They got a big old grassy spillway. But now this one here is obviously flooded. The others, there was no obvious signs of it ever even getting up to that overflow. Now this one definitely has. So I'm assuming these are flood controlled lakes. I don't know. But like I say, I mean, man, if they ever stocked these things, I can't imagine what they'd be like. But some of them walk right along the lake for a long time. You know, the size of the lake. I never seen a fish jump, never seen a fish in the water. So I don't know. Just wild. Now one of them did have public access. It was a well-used road into it, but I still didn't see any evidence of people fishing it. I don't know. It's pretty wild. So there is some evidence that people must walk in here. They must have carried boats. There's, if you can see them out. Two boats over there. One boat down here that must have got away during one of the floods. Apparently it's flooded fairly recently. So, but I've been 3/4 way around the lake and there's like no public access road. Or there's a gate somewhere, but people must walk in, fish. I don't know. Dragging boats in here. Maybe I just saw a fish jump. Or maybe those are boats that the people that run the lake, whoever does it, use. I don't know. Yeah. Data. Trying to find some water. All that water. Trying to find the next creek I come across and I'll stop and eat lunch. Later. Oh, the life of a hiker. Get up. Hike for 8 or 9 hours. Have supper. Set the tent up. Crawl in bed. It's 8 o'clock. Or smack out. Read for a little bit. Read my book for a little bit. I get sleepy. I'll go to sleep. We'll get up and do it all over again tomorrow. About 16 today, I think. From one tent spot to another tent spot. I'm in my tent again. Up on a ridge again. But I kind of got over on the leeward side a little bit. Not the most ideal spot, but get me out of that wind a little bit. I'm tired of that wind last night. Beating the tent all night long. So I head to a shelter tomorrow, 18 miles or so to a shelter. I want to try and get up early in the morning and get started so I can get there mid-afternoon and just chillax and let my poor old raw dogs heal up a little bit. So, all right. Gonna read and go sleep. Night. Good Saturday morning, March the 23rd. Oh, stayed on top of a ridge again last night. At least the wind didn't blow nothing like it did the night before. I kind of went over on the leeward side of the mountain too, just a little bit, get out some of that wind. Anyhow, I'm gonna try and make it to spring mountain shelter, some shelter, hopefully mid-afternoon today. Get my food situation figured out, because I'll be hitting Cave Springs, which I believe is in Georgia, tomorrow. Just pass through, get me a hot lunch. Got a couple of restaurants, and that's why I got to figure my food out, see how much food I need to get to the end of this thing. So I got up, I'm supposed to get up, I set the alarm for 6 o'clock. Sorry. That would have got me on the trail roughly at 7. It takes me about an hour. Get up, eat breakfast, do my business, pack up, hit the trail. And I hit the snooze button a couple times. So I was on the trail at 7:30. That's a little bit earlier than I've been doing it. And it's just hard to throw that sleeping bag off in the mornings. Of course, the thermometer said it was above 40 this morning, so that's better than it has been. Still, it's just hard to throw that sleeping bag off. I don't know how in the world people hiking really cold weather where it's teens and stuff in the morning. I never get out of that sleeping bag in the morning. Once I get moving, I'm fine. Oh, man, I hate that rush of cold first thing in the morning. Oh, anyhow, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. And I'm hoping there's not a bunch of local partiers or nothing at that shelter tonight. I think it's good ways off the road. There's another one I'm coming to sometime today. On Gut Hooks it says that the locals have taken over that shelter, and they're in there every weekend hooping and hollering, carrying on. So. But we're going to the next one anyway. No bad reports on it. So yeah, if I see anything interesting, I'll turn the camera back on. But I don't know when I cross into Georgia. I don't know if it will be today or tomorrow. I just don't know. Let's see, I guess I'm gonna change time zones when I do. So I don't know what that's gonna do to me. Oh, I remember where I was going a while ago. The reason I'm trying to get in there, I tried to get up early this morning, get to that shelter mid-afternoon, just let me get a little rest, because I've been getting into camp at 5, 6 o'clock at night, 5:30, 6:30 one night, and then by the time I set up camp and eat me some food for supper, brush my teeth, crawl in the tent, read for about a half hour, and I'm asleep. Oh, here's something. Well, thank you, Audrey A. Ferguson, in memory of your husband, Robert R. Ferguson. Thank you very much. All right, later, peeps. The Davis Mountain Shelter. I mean, man, this thing's got it going on. Got little benches and camp chairs, and this is not where we're staying. But it's a room with a view. Just ain't no water. Water's a mile down the hill. Gorgeous. Yeah, Davis Mountain Shelter is the one I was talking about. It's been taken over by locals. 4-wheeler tracks. So, yeah, locals are riding their 4-wheelers up here and taking over the shelter. Awesome. And yes, that is part of the trail. Thanks for whoever built and maintains that ladder. It'd be a lot tougher getting down the rock otherwise. Well, I'll be out of Alabama in about 3.5 miles or so. Look what Alabama gave me. It said, goodbye, old son. Come back and see us again someday. Well, who knows, Alabama? Just might do that because you've been awesome. Okay. Get to it. Alright. Look who just walked his way out of Alabama into Georgia. Hello, Georgia. Alright. Just too tired. I had a big funny thing to do, but I'm just too tired. I'm going to the shelter. Night. Good Sunday morning. March 24. Day 15 for me. And I was right. The Pinhoti is blazed white in Georgia. Been following blue blazes for the last 14 days. I think there's even blue when we first started in Georgia. Now they turned white. And I got the Georgia's got a lot of those little plastic Pinhoti signs where, geez, some of the national forests had little aluminum was about half that size, but for the most part, Alabama didn't have many Pinhoti signs. Oh, gonna go into Cave Springs this morning. Hopefully I'll be there by lunchtime. I'll get me some town food and spend the night. Hopefully, best I can tell, town does not have a laundromat. I'm hoping I can get some, do my laundry. Because my clothes don't smell too good. I don't know why. Semicolon's gonna meet me there today sometime, or tomorrow or something. He's gonna slack pack me. Got a big road walk coming up. Don't know whether it's gonna be, I don't know whether it's gonna be 20 some miles or 30 some miles. Anyhow, hopefully get most of that knocked out tomorrow with a very, very light pack. So thank you, Semicolon. I think it's all got. Beautiful day today. Last weather report I saw, supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So get that all or most of that road walk knocked out tomorrow in the rain, and it's gonna be nice. Should be nice for the rest of my trip. That's what it's looking like. Alright. Sure y'all getting tired of getting shook around. Catch you later.